Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Johnson, your instructor for HIMT 1360. We're starting out a new year and a new class with a crazy long name. If you haven't noticed, Pathopharmacotherapy, and I really have to stop and stutter on that one myself. So the first thing I want to emphasize is the material you'll need to participate in this class. The course requires not only an online or a hard copy of the textbook, but it also requires an access code for MindTap. And if you purchase your book through the bookstore, you should have an access code for MindTap with the book. But if you purchase a book online, beware of that because you may have to purchase another additional software program for MindTap. So just be mindful of that when you're getting your books and where you're accessing this app. And the important thing is you cannot participate in this class without the MindTap access code. MindTap is needed for your coursework and other things that we'll cover in just a little bit. So this is an introductory video for your course that will help you prepare for this class. I want to go over a few things that may help you throughout the semester. First, we want to start out with what this class is all about. This course goes into great detail about diseases, their effects on the body system, and the medications taken for those diseases. It also goes into detail about pharmaceuticals and drugs, classifications, contraindications, adverse reactions, routes of administration, and just the overall way that drugs may affect each of the body systems. We use an interactive software integrated with Blackboard, and it's called MindTap, just like we were talking about before, which we'll look at a little bit later and how it kind of coincides together. Hopefully you'll find it all interesting because in your future job as a HIM professional, you'll be analyzing patient records and seeing a lot of this information. So I want to start off with showing you a little bit how to navigate in Blackboard for this class. First of all, we'll start up here for the Start Here section, which is where you're at now, of course, if you're watching this video. And it'll also take you to the course introduction. The video will give you instructions on getting started, and here's a few other information that we will be covering in the video, as well as just some information about the class. Using the lockdown browser and webcam for online exam instructions. Now we use this for testing. This is information on downloading the browser and rules related to the lockdown browser. Just remember when testing, you're not allowed any electronic devices, and this includes cell phones, tablets, or other computer-related devices or books or notes. These exams are not open book exams. A respondus does red flag any unusual activity for instructors to review. So we can see and hear everything that is going on. So just be mindful of that when you're taking those tests. Confirm your course enrollment. This needs to be done within 3 days at the beginning of the term. Please do this so that you do not get dropped from the class. Staff contacts. Let's open this up. And this area has information on contacting me. This is me. The assistant dean, the dean, and online services. If you have any technical support or issues with Blackboard, these are the folks that you need to contact. It might be, this information is also on your syllabus, which we'll talk about in just a couple of minutes, but you might want to print your syllabus out in order to have all this information, in case something happens with your computer. Okay, just a second here. All right, your course communication. So it's really important to check your course mail frequently, preferably daily. Even more than one time a day would be be really good. Please use the course mail to communicate with me. So I'm in Blackboard more than Wiregrass email. Also, sometimes emails in the Wiregrass email go to junk mail, so it's important that you go through your course email to contact me. If you need to speak to me in person, email or call me first before making a trip to Wiregrass, because I may be in class or away from my office. And I can tell you this semester I have 4 in-person classes, and I will be in class all 4 days that I'm here, Monday through Thursday. So it's really important that you try to contact me via email or call me and try to set up an appointment before you make a trip out here, because I might not be available. So, and like I said, I do keep track, and even in the classroom, I do try to stay on top of my email and try to look at it frequently. So try to contact me through Blackboard. Friday through Sunday, if you have issues, please email me immediately so I have a record of dates and times of the issues. And I may or may not address them until Monday, depending on what they are. Work ethics. So we have our work ethics traits, rubrics, and you can read over them and how you get graded on that. Wiregrass has put together a work ethics grading system that somewhat mimics a performance evaluation in the workplace. These are very important, especially if your future employer wants a transcript of your college records for verification purposes, because these grades these work ethic grades do go on your transcripts along with your letter grade. All right, so let's take a look at our schedule next. All right, so this, so just a second, open it up. If it'll open up. All right, so I do strongly suggest that you print out your course schedule to keep up with the due dates and times for your assignments. This is crucial because we do not allow for late work. All your assignments are in order and of the due dates that need to be completed and submitted by 6 a.m. on the due dates that are in the on the spreadsheet to the right of the page. The unit exams will automatically open and close on the dates listed. They will not be visible until the open date in the module. There's a lot of information in each of these chapters to master, and MindTap has a lot of useful tools to assist you with studying all of this information. A majority of the chapter tests have fill-in-the-blank questions along with multiple choice questions, so it's really important that you utilize that study time. MindTap has flashcards for you to use for memorization of those difficult fill-in-the-blank questions, and it also has videos as well as the knowledge checks to help with your studies to pass your exams. And this is all in this area for your learning. So as part of your module. Something really important, the review assignments in each of the modules are listed in MindTap as final exams. So when you go in to do your review assignments, it's going to be listed as a final exam in MindTap. Ignore that. It is not a final exam, it's just your review assignments for that particular module. Yeah, because you won't be actually accessing MindTap for any tests or exams. You'll be only doing homework in MindTap. Now, we have 8 units to complete with a final exam. So you have a pretty good time space span in between each of the units. I mean, there's a couple of weeks on most of them. I think there may be a couple of them that may be just 1 week, but most of them are pretty spaced out to where that you have a lot of time to do these modules and to prepare for those exams. Make sure to pay attention. Notice how the modules and the chapters in your book are not in order. For instance, look at Unit 3. Unit 3 has Module 5 and Module 9 together. So your units, your chapters in your book are not going to coincide consecutively. They may be off a little bit. So you're going to go from 4, 5, and then to 9 here on Unit 3. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're looking at your schedule. Make sure you pay attention to the bolded items. Those bolded items are your are the items that you're going to be graded on, and also the test you'll be graded on. Your exams are timed. Please don't share information regarding testing or homework. This work is to be done individually. And let me take a look and see if there's anything else I want to discuss on this. Makeup exams, which we'll go over that in a minute, but you're allowed to make up one exam within the semester. Only one. So if you miss more than one, you're only allowed to make up one. The other one you'd receive a 0 on. So just be mindful of that. And here's some notable dates of holidays through the semester for you. And anyway, the closer we get to the end of the semester, I'll announce the makeup exam date. Let me see if we can get off of this and get into our syllabus. All right, so our syllabus, another item that you may want to print out for referencing, because on the syllabus it has, like I said, if something happens to your computer and you need to get a hold of me, you have quick access by having a printed version of it, just a backup version. And also it has all of your course information and a lot of useful information on there that may help you. So we're going to highlight some of this, some of the syllabus. Make sure to read over the entire contents at your convenience. Again, here's my contact information. If you can't get a hold of me, you can contact the program coordinator, Mrs. Davis, and of course, whom you might have had as an instructor or will have as an instructor in one of the HIM classes. And if you need to contact the dean, here is her information. You actually contact Rachel Propson in order to make an appointment with the dean, which is the department assistant. The course information, again, this is an online class, and the last day to withdraw to receive a W grade is March the 18th. This is the textbook that you're going to need. Keep in mind that this class not only requires a textbook, but again, an access code for MindTap. Now, if you do not have the access code, there is a temporary code that Cengage provides, but keep in mind this is a temporary code and it will not last through the semester. It'll just literally cut off. So if you bought a textbook outside of the bookstore and it does not have an access code, you'll have to buy this access code separately through Cengage to participate in this class. So I wouldn't rely on that temporary code. Just keep in mind that I don't know how long they last, but they don't last long. I've had quite a few students contact me and tell me that their temporary code has been shut off and requesting extensions, and there is no extensions. The course requirements. This course requirements gives information regarding the supported browser, which we prefer Chrome. Do not use Internet Explorer. In this section, it has information on accessing Blackboard, and again, contact information regarding online services if you have issues with Blackboard. You will, of course, need a webcam with a speaker and microphone. Also, headphones are recommended. If you have any issues with Blackboard or technical issues, make sure to contact me along with online services. Me, your instructor. Course description and competencies is information on the content that we covered earlier. We kind of overviewed earlier for this class. You can go over that. Grading and evaluation. This is a breakdown of your grades. The assignments are 25%, projects are 15%, exams 35%, final exams are 25%, which adds up to the 100%. When you submit your homework or test, sometimes Blackboard will give you a grade. Now, I check for all incorrect answers to see if you can get credit for your answer. For instance, a lot of those fill in the blank questions will be marked wrong because of incorrect spelling or spacing or whatever the case may be. So I go back and will grade that. I do not start grading for homework or test until after the due date has passed. And so keep that in mind. I do not start grading for homework or test until after the due date has passed for that particular unit. I will then send out an email to let you know that the class has been graded. So no late work will be accepted. You'll receive a 0 if not turned in on by the due date. You will have the option of making up one chapter test at the end of the semester. You want to try not to miss more than one test. Missing assignments and exams can be detrimental to your grades, so try not to miss any. This area also talks about grade appeals. Where's it at? Hold on just a second. And the course of action you need to take if you want to appeal your grade. Again, please do not share information regarding testing or homework. This work is to be done individually. Any kind of academic dishonesty will result in a 0 for that assignment. The next information is over Respondus Monitor, which we talked about a little earlier. The information in this area is about how Respondus flags certain behavior for instructors' review. There are step-by-step instructions in the Start Here menu. The next information is the grading scale. We give out letter grades with the work ethics grades 0 to 3, and it also gives information on incomplete grades that you can go over. College attendance policy. Next, you can review the attendance policy regarding online classes. Again, it reiterates to log into each course within the first 3 days of class, or you will be dropped from the class. It also emphasized the importance of attendance. It does not matter if it is online or the classroom. A routine should be put in place for logging into this online class for use of study material and coursework. Course attendance and makeup policy. One makeup exam will be allowed at the end of the semester. Until the exam has been made up, a 0 will be in place of the grade. If you're absent, it's your responsibility to be aware of your missed assignments. Being absent from class is not an excuse for missed assignments or tests. So online, you want to take note of the first sentence for you to be successful of this course. Active attendance and participation is necessary. Make sure to log into Blackboard within the first 3 days. If you've not completed Blackboard orientation, make sure to do so. Attendance is not just logging in. It means doing the activities and homework assignments, and no late work will be accepted. Again, and I'm just going over and over again the same things. As an online student, you're required to have a reliable off-campus computer and internet service. Now, if something happens that your computer breaks down, something happens to your internet, then go to a local college, one of our colleges within our system. We're part of TSCG, and you can go to one of our local colleges there in your area, and you show them your name badge, and they'll give you access in the library for computer access in the library. So let's go to the where's it? Drop withdrawal policy. Okay, now to the drop withdrawal policy. If you confirm a course enrollment in this class, it means that you enrolled and plan on taking the class. Once you confirm, I personally cannot drop you from the class. I don't have that authority. So make sure to check your handbook or visit Wiregrass's website on withdrawal procedures. You know, dropping these classes are really simple now. You should just go online and click a few buttons. So there's no need to just stop attending. You know, do your part. So dropping these classes, and when you just stop participating and keep getting zeros in the classes, it does affect your financial aid. So you want to keep that in mind. You can drop classes within the first 3 days of the beginning of the semester without it affecting your financial aid at all. But you have to do it, not the instructor. It is your responsibility to contact me if you are going to be out for any extended period of time. The general section, it just covers some info on classroom conduct, which we won't be using that. Just remember the webcam for your test is considered classroom conduct. You're on camera and I can see and hear everything. Work ethics grade policy, like I said, a 0 to 3 will be issued along with your letter grade at the end of the semester. It's a permanent part of your record. And I showed you earlier where the work ethics rubric is used for grading is located. It's under the Start Here section. Academic honesty policy on cheating, plagiarism, and other dishonest bad behavior. I would encourage you not to go down this road. Please do not share information regarding testing or homework. This work is to be done individually. Students with disabilities, any classroom or online accommodations needs to go through one of these folks. Graduation warranty, your graduation warranty you can look over, and if you need more information you can contact the Academic Affairs Office. Procedure or policy changes. This also goes for schedule changes. You'll get a notification through your email and Blackboard. If it's something regarding this course, I'll send you an email and post it as an announcement. If it changes the syllabus or the schedule, I'll send you a new syllabus or schedule. Make sure to check Blackboard regularly to get any notifications from me. Grade appeal and grievances. Any complaints about grades or grievances should be first discussed with me, your instructor. You can fill out a written appeal and send it to me within 10 business days of the grade being issued or other complaint being issued. Further information is in the section and links to the forms needed for a written appeal. Student evaluation of courses. At the end of the semester, you'll receive a link where you can evaluate the course of myself. Please fill these out. They're important for the success of the Health Information Management Technology program. And these evaluations are anonymous, and I only see the overall statistic part of the answers. Statement of equal opportunity. We want to look at the domains and subdomains first. Okay, so these are all of the things that we have to teach in this particular class. And these are the areas, and this is the Bloom's level, and this is the area and assignment that is going to be taught for this particular competencies. The equal opportunity, and the last thing on the syllabus, You can read it over. If you have any issues or problems in this area, you can contact the folks listed here. You can read over the syllabus in detail, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. So let's go back to, okay, so ask a question. You're going to see this in the modules. Anything posted on this board can be viewed by all students registered in this class for the semester, including myself. Keep in mind, I do not monitor this board regularly. I don't monitor it very often. So if you need to contact me individually, make sure to go through Blackboard email. Don't expect me to monitor this. This is more so for the students and for you to ask questions in between yourselves or want to discuss things in between yourselves. So we're finished with that. Let's go to the Lessons tab. Under the Lessons tab, so we have 8 units, 2 chapters each unit, except for Unit 8, which only has 1. Pay special attention to the chapters that are in each unit. Like I said, you'll have Module 5 and Module 9, so you're going to be skipping over a couple of chapters there, and if you look down, it'll be skipping over to chapter 13, 14, 11, 12, 7, 8. It's just to keep you on your toes there, right? So, all right, so when you first go in under your Lessons tab, you're going to be setting up your MindTap account. All right, and this is the area that you're going to be doing that. The only time that you will use this is when you put in your access code from the publisher, which comes with your book. If you're using a used book, you can buy the access code separately, as said before. Just contact the publishers of your textbook. So Unit 1, let's go ahead and open up Unit 1. All right, so if you look at your schedule, Unit 1 is open now, and it's scheduled to close on January the 24th at 6 a.m. Notice that Unit 1 exam opens January the 20th and closes on January the 24th at 6 a.m. on your schedule. So this will not be visible to you until January the 20th. So if you open your Lessons tab, it won't be visible. Only these items. The assignment sheet, you'll have an assignment sheet, and most will have 2 modules and 1 unit exam. The units are scheduled to open and close automatically, like was said before. They're only visible at certain dates and times. You have to pay attention to your schedule. Just print off your schedule and just kind of hang on to it and be aware of the dates and times. The assignment sheet will give you a breakdown of grades, goals, objectives, and a list of assignments and exams. Let's go ahead and open up one so you can take a look at it now. Come on, open up. Well, it may not open up for me. Oops. Come on. My computer has been freezing up. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see if it'll open up Module 1. Anyway, those assignment sheets are very useful if you are utilizing all the materials that MindTap has to offer for studying tools such as flashcards, videos, knowledge checks. You can check them off as you master them, and you can also check them off in your schedule if you want to do it that route. Just remember you can access this on your phone. A suggestion would be, for example, play with the flashcards while you're waiting at a doctor's appointment. Just any time that you get that extra little moment that you have to wait somewhere, you can do these as a game or whatever. Module 1, I don't know that it's going to let me get in there, but it may. So module 1 videos, I'm going to try to get in there to where to go to MindTap, because this links to MindTap. I don't know if it's going to let me get in there or not. Oh, maybe, nope. I don't want to. Oh my goodness. Ignore my phone, sorry about that. Okay, so here we are. We have one of the videos that is linked to MindTap that you can use, and they're all in your folder. So now let me see if I can get back there. All right, so anyway, they're all in there and they're actual videos, and it links, it like coincides with MindTap, it kind of links with it, and it works. MindTap and Blackboard kind of works together to give you that learning experience. What are you doing? Okay, let's go back here like this. Sorry about that. Let's see, module 1. All right, so we have our PowerPoint presentations here. Again, they're linked with MindTap. We have our videos, flashcards, we have our knowledge checks, and then we have our review assignment, which is required. You have to do this in order to get a grade. This is your homework assignment. So those flashcards are great. All of this is great learning tools that's going to prepare you for that the module exams, because from experience with this class, it can tell you that these are not easy exams. So you have to put a little bit of time into the studying to help you get through those. So I think this is going to end this video. I hope you find this video useful, and I want to end it with this, the fact that Wiregrass has a lot of resources to help you. So if you need assistance with anything at all, or if you have questions, or if I could do anything to assist, please contact me. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. I signed up under, oh no.
Hello, this video will demonstrate how to upload videos into Blackboard at this course channel. Before uploading, be sure you have created your Google